How's it going, everybody? I just figured today would be a rambling video. I had a few comments about stuff I play, lineups, whatnot. But yeah, I guess I can address a few of it here. I do play Tech Tree vehicles, just not too often. Generally, I'm after SL gains from premium vehicles, and depending on what tree I'm in, I may need the research. But yeah, taking out one of the old MiG-21s. This is 10.3. It's pretty fun. The agility is amazing, so the 11.0 gets a little bit better engine upgrade. But yeah, so the reason I play a lot of premiums is mostly I don't have a lot of time to play as heck in the last 3 years I've had a whole bunch of time to play unless I take a whole weekend to grind something out. Like with getting the F-16 in Japan, I spent a whole weekend, literally I think it was like 20 odd hours grinding that thing, and did basically the same thing for the Barak 2 and the Nets for Israel, but that was a lot easier grind. But yeah, it comes down to time and efficiency, things of that nature. Because I'm working about 11 odd hour days right now. I get home, I got stuff I gotta do at the house. So yeah, I do play a lot of premiums. I do play tech tree stuff. For ground, it's mostly going to be lower end tech tree stuff. Stuff I enjoy, because honestly, the World War II period's my favorite. I love my German. Anything from 4.0 to 6.0, it's just a blast. There's always gonna be a mix of some premiums in there, you know? Gotta make a little bit of SL. But yeah, it just really comes down to what I'm trying to do at any given point during the day. Every now and then, I'll take out an old tech tree vehicle that I haven't finished spading, because back in the day, I mean, I didn't start using premium time until like 2016, something like that. Because I literally just was playing to play. Didn't really know grind too many things here and there. Just picked up what I thought was cool and went from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that. But yeah, I do have a lot of premiums in the lineup. And I apologize, y'all keep seeing them, but I'm just trying to grind things for the most part. And I need like 30 million SL. Why is my... Oh, I have radar missiles on. I forgot this is supposed to be head-on. He is using chaff. He doesn't have an unlimited amount, though. Just have a good amount. Just love how speedy this thing is. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, for this was my head-on head set up with the R3s. Wonderful things like that T2. Yeah. Once you get to about 4 kilometers, you actually launch it. The higher up they are, the further they'll go. So we got a new patch dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. I think personally, anyways. So I'd make 21 make it that guy. And there we go. That should be a kill. He's got no chaff of any kind. We'll drop a second one just in case. Severe damage. And that's how you R3R people to death. There's an A6C. He does have chaff though. And these missiles are relatively easy to get rid of. Bye-bye. Really, just a critical? Neat. Got an assist on that one. I love MiG-21s. They have just a little bit of everything, and they feel so much better nowadays. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, there's an A-10. Did he really launch it from that far out? Nope, he's shooting somebody else. We'll go low. Definitely not slow. Too bad we can't head on this guy. Critical hit. Not a good one. Turn my flares back off. Eh, we got him on fire. We'll take it. We'll take it. New patch dropping. I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick up the Japanese F4E. I'm not a huge fan of that jet simply because... Or the F5E, I'm sorry. The F5 had a insane flight model when it first came out. So when the premium F5s were out, I swore I'd never play the US Tech Tree. Before that, I'd given up anyways because every time you turned around, there was always new stuff added to it, and I just couldn't keep up. I was like, man, you know, it's gonna take forever, and I just go on my German and Russian tree, and eventually I finished up my Japanese tree for what I wanted. Mostly that was just, you know, the zeros and the Y2s. Those are great. Those are still with funky flight models, but it's kind of neat, and they eventually removed them from the game. And that's another thing, if there's something that's about to be removed, I will generally grind as far as I can to get to it, and then I go back to just playing the game for fun. So, but yeah, the Japanese, F5E something, I'm definitely getting that. Just because I think it'll be an amazing setup for it. And they're talking to having 11.0, but with ground pounding abilities. I'm going to take it, you know? I just recently got the Hunter finally unlocked after, like, what, 4 months of letting the squad XP going? Yeah, it's my buddy. Making a video real quick. So when you see this, you'll know why. The Old Warrior. Okay, I want to show you some of the coolest skins. I don't know what this one is, because it's just popping up now. Alright, I do like tricolors. That's neat. Where's the esports skins? Here we go. This one is just awesome. I want to get this. That's just an amazing looking skin right there. Alright, hop over to Germany. There's my hunter. Let's go to customization. Alright, I think this one looks better, honestly. I mean, look at all these different skins on here. That's the Milka, looks amazing. You got your banana skin. That's hit or miss for me on that one. Third tactical, I'm not really a fan of. But I think this is honestly one of the best looking skins in the game. That's another thing I like to do, is find stuff that's got cool skins. I'll eventually pick them up, but I digress. So I'm going to do one more map, and there we'll go. We'll do one more. Like I said, MiG-21s are just wonderful. I don't think I have this one fully unspaded yet. I think I'm missing like half the stuff in it. Which it doesn't really matter when you're not playing premium account, because back in the day, RP games were extremely slow. I remember trying to get to the first B-17 that was released. Yeah, that took me, I think, like a solid month of grinding for. And granted, back then I didn't have a whole hell of a lot of time either to grind. So, hopefully that answers some questions on that. Now, this is something I get asked every now and then. You know, something's OP. You know, it's new premium. Like, okay, 2S38 when it came out, I thought it was alright. The terms when it came out, and I was like, this is decent, I guess. But then again, I'm not really a good ground player. Pay to win for air. Okay, the Su-11, if you played it properly, was pretty close to pay to win. People still cry about the XP50. I've got it. I think I've only ever gotten a single ace in it, maybe two. And that was me really trying. And it's I wouldn't really say a different playstyle than I'm used to. It's more boom and zoom, and I played a ton of early Germany where it was all boom and zoom. I mean, back when we had sparkle cannons, by that means you'd fire at a aircraft and deal no damage. You'd get the hit, sparkle from, you know, the explosion, and no damage. Or you get the hit for like 10 SO. You know? But yeah, and generally, excuse me, I play War Thunder for fun. I do get a little agitated with ground. One reason I quit playing ground back in the day is like I just had to win, you know, to where it was stressing me out. And every now and then when I'm trying to grind, it still does now. And it feels like the RP for ground has just gotten a lot less, honestly. Yeah, let's say it's 1,000 RP kill with a premium vehicle and premium time. Vehicle's 250,000 RP. And you see where I'm getting there. Need at least 250 kills, which isn't that terrible. But for somebody like me who's already got bad eyesight and pretty much rely on my thermals 90% of the time, it's, you know, it's going to be slow going for me. And I do like to every now and then pick up some premium packs. And I work hard. You know, I got a little bit of disposable income now. Yeah, a few months ago I didn't. I was struggling, but hey, that's life. So yeah, every now and then I do pick up some stuff to play with. And I like to try it out too. You know, the M1 clickbait, everybody's right. Top tier America right now is horrible. And it's not just the American players, it's not just clickbait leaders, anything like that. It seems like everybody brings 2 tanks and just leaves. You'll have 4 or 5 people that don't. And they say the Russian win rates are high. There's a reason for that, but I think, honestly, I think the German win rates are even higher, because a lot of the older players, we played Germany and Russia primarily, because that's what had the most stuff in it, until the US had more at it. And just went from there. Hardly ever see British players, and of course Japanese players don't have a whole lot in games, so it's not really that attractive to play their tech tree. But yeah, every time I'm playing either the German side or have them on your team, it feels like you've got a better chance of winning, in all honesty. The Russian teams are hit or miss. A lot of the times, the teams I'm on, they'll do really good in about the first 5 minutes of the match. At the end of that 5 minutes, though, it's horrible. Yep, everybody's left. Everybody's on 4 deaths or so, and it's just a stomp. Playing on the German teams, generally when there's still people at 4 deaths, we're pretty good amount of the team is still there. So I think that more has to do with the age of the account that's playing. They've unlocked a bunch of stuff. They have a pretty decent lineup. And most time, honestly, you're going to go through about 3 takes. I mean, that just seems to be par for the course. You know, we're not going to lock that down there, but we are going to try to get behind him and shoot him. Love the speed of the MiG-21. If we don't eat a missile from behind, we'll be alright. We should be able to catch this F-111, I think. Should be just slightly faster, especially if he has a bomb load on him. I don't think I'll be able to get the radar lock. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be dead. Very dead. But that's my 2 cents on it. Then again, I'm not a good ground player. Don't ever take anything I do on ground as being good. And like I said, it's more of a rambling video. I do want a lot of stuff in ground. A lot of it just seems cool. When I finally got the Gepard, I was so excited. I was rolling around shooting people with it. Granted, it wasn't doing too well. But every now and then I get a kill, and hey, that's a plus in my book. So, play to have fun, and there you go, and you always win. I'm trying not to kill a friendly here. Doesn't mean I won't, but come on, F5, head on. Yes. Give me the lock. Fine then. I'm gonna roll out of that. I'd like to say I'm a much better air player than I am ever a ground player. Still not the greatest, but it's something I enjoy immensely. So at the end of the day, why do you play War Thunder? You know, for the memes, for the fun? Are you hyper competitive, you know? What is your in-game goal in War Thunder? Because at some point, like all games, War Thunder will come to an end. And unfortunately, we'll have invested a lot of time and money into the game, but it's like any other game. You'll find something new to play, you know? I've taken year-long breaks from War Thunder, just because I wanted to go do something else, got bored with the game, didn't like the changes, etc., etc. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much my whole spiff on playing War Thunder. Rule of cool. Memes are great, and don't necessarily always play to win, you know? I post videos mostly because this is like, hey, this is me playing War Thunder. Not really for something to be really good or not. I do like to show off some premiums, like, hey, if you buy this, maybe beware that, yeah, it's looking really good in all these other videos, but it may not necessarily be that good. Like, I'll see Tankenstein take out something and just get an insane amount of kills with it. I go pick it up, play it. You know, I consider myself at least somewhat decent. Maybe the people I'm playing against are just way better than me. Maybe my teammates kind of suck. You know, I can't really blame anybody else at the end of the day for me doing terrible, other than myself. You know, so we are gonna totally get this kill right here. AI kills count. I whiffed on that. That's good. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I see other people do really good in vehicles, and it gets me all hyped up. I was like, you know, I'm gonna get this. I'll get 5 kills in a row with this single tank. No. That is not happening. So now I'll get the tank if it's cool. I was really hoping the new Merkava would be something different. Nope. It is not. Unfortunately. Gotcha. Got the elevator at least. Just love how agile these MiG-21s are. And I got the aircraft destroyed. I'll take it. I took way too much fuel thinking about it. But yeah, that's me. I played a little bit of Naval. Still not really a big fan of it. It just... If I'm going to play Naval, I'm going to go play World of Warships. No. Good kill, A-10. Good kill. I was the entire threat to your team. We got 1 kill, but we had fun doing it, you know? That's it. So... Let's see here. With a new patch dropping, I did go ahead and get the Type 90 Fuji. Just because I wanted something in the Japanese tree. We'll hop over there. Japan has a very limited number of premiums. And there's the whole scarcity thing. Okay, I always wanted the Japanese Tiger. It's not around anymore. I haven't been around for a long time. Maybe it's came back for an event where I was at work or something, or honestly just too tired to log on. And I missed some stuff. There's a lot of ones here. These are just... A lot of these are copy-paste from the tech tree, which I think is okay. Let's see here. Where is it at? one thing I don't think is okay is the A6M5 codes. These used to be 4 something, and I have a decent number of aces in it. It's now 5.3, so that explains anything. The plane itself just turns great. It's about the only thing it really does. You got the same exact one over here. It's an A7M2, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Same BR, all that good stuff. So low tier, you'll notice there's a lot of premiums. Because back in the day, a lot of people did play around this BR. BR has been changed since, 8, 9 years ago. But a lot of people played this. This was fun. The Japanese B-17, it's just it's a premium B-17. That's all it was. It's terrible. But I thought it was neat, so I picked it up. I do like to collect a lot of stuff. I'm eventually going to get the helicopter. That's just for the skin. I don't consider that something I really need. But like I said again, very limited number of premiums. Ground. Some terrible ones. There's actually a boat one that's it's really cool. They don't have it anymore. This is what I always want to get. Heavy tank number 6. It's just a tiger. That's all it is, but I want to collect it. This is hilarious. I bring that always in ground. Every now and then you get a kill with it. It's for the memes. Kind of like over here in Germany. Oh, phone's going off. Sorry about that. Where are we at? This is a meme machine. It fires 100 millimeter HE round. All right. Of course, you get your KW2. It's a naval cannon on tracks. That's for memes. Churchill used to be kind of, sort of, somewhat good. It's all right. Broombard, definitely for the memes. Definitely. I'm no good with the rockets on this thing. I played it in test enough to know I'm not going to touch that. All the autocannon. These two. They're autocannon tanks. Take them out of 1.3. This used to be 1.3. It's now 2.0. You can make a whole lineup with these right here. But, yeah, I digress. So, that's just me. That's why I do things I do. The reason I make videos is I just want to show you guys me playing War Thunder. Think of them as like Let's Play videos, but I talk a lot. Because I do enjoy talking. I do enjoy, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my experience with this. And maybe it'll give you a better idea what it's like to play it. I'm like, I guess a little bit less than your average Joe. So, there's that. Until next time, guys. Y'all have a good one.